Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to be putting on a little bit of makeup because I look haggard. It's so dark in my room at this time of day, so the lighting looks bad. It's not doing me any favors. But I've been trying to put on makeup, a little bit of makeup every day. Well, most days, because I've been feeling like I'm in an ugly era. You know what I mean? I posted a bit about this on TikTok, and I know I'm not saying this for people to be like, no, stop, you're gorge. I like truly just feel ugly and nobody can tell me otherwise. Ow, I got my blood taken today. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What kind of freaking tape did they? Ow!
You're right.
Yeah, that tape they used was like stuck on every arm hair I have.
Oh.
And I have a lot. Anyway, I've been feeling ugly because, well, a lot of things. You know when you just are like, I'm ugly right now. That's how I feel. And I'm not saying like I'm ugly without makeup or like this or that, but like I just haven't been like getting ready. I haven't been like pampering myself. I've had perioral dermatitis for the last like 8 months. So it's just like all that combined. I would just like, the other day I just like kind of broke down and I was like, I just don't feel beautiful. I don't feel like myself. I feel old and haggard. I think the 30s are just like kind of a weird time. Like I don't think I'm old and I don't think I look old, but it's just like the first time in your life where you like notice aging, and it's just kind of like a bit of a mind fuck. Anyway, but I am seeing a dermatologist about the perioral dermatitis, and I just did like a month of doxycycline and 2 months of topical metronidazole or whatever, and azelaic acid, and it's really cleared it up. I have like 1, 2, but they're like really going away too. And weirdly, the last bit of it, since I've been using this, and I've been using this one because like I feel like I have no moisture in my skin, and this is like the dewiest tinted moisturizer I have, and it has SPF in it. It has 15% zinc oxide, and I think that's what's been helping these little bumps. So all the more reason to put on some makeup. But anyway, I've just been trying to like take care of myself a little bit. Hello. Hello. Why are you being shy? Anyway, just trying to take care of myself and make myself feel good. Do you know what I mean? It's like I'm trying to wear cute outfits, because that's another component. I haven't been like getting dressed. I've just been wearing like baggy clothes and just kind of hiding, you know? So I think I still like baggy clothes, but it's like if I'm gonna wear them, do it in like a cute, fashionable way, not in like a I'm hiding from the world way. You know what I mean? Oh. So today's agenda is I need to run a couple errands. I need to stop at UPS, drop off my Newly, and then I need to go to Spectrum and drop off our old router that I never dropped off. And then I need to go to the studio. I've been loving the studio lately, and I feel like that's also part of this. Oh, so it's just like an all-around lack of confidence. Like I just feel like I'm really struggling with imposter syndrome the last like year, I would say, and just feeling like I'm not a real artist. I don't have good ideas. I'm not a good content creator, which has also kept me from like making content. I don't know, like something, I feel like I was sold a lie about my 30s, where like I was told that like the 30s were gonna be like the time where like you really come into yourself and you feel like the most confident and secure and this and that, and I'm like, that is just like, that's that's not been my experience, but to each their own. I'm just trying to get my mojo back. I think maybe that would have been my experience if my entire 30s wasn't like political unrest, natural disasters, and literal COVID, worldwide pandemic. Maybe things would have been different, but that's what we've been dealt, and that's what it is. So yeah, I think the next few months, maybe even year, is going to be about me kind of getting my mojo back, you know, because I feel like I lost it, and maybe so many of us lost it, and I feel like it's not, you know, it's like, it's really appealing to think of like, I'm gonna like over the next 2 weeks glow up, you know, but it's like, that's not realistic, and it's so much more than like just physical looks. It's like mental as well, and I just kind of want to like turn my life around in a way that like I feel really good and proud of. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that and just catching you guys up. And I know I talked a little bit about the pottery stuff like a couple vlogs ago, of like how I just feel like I've been in a rut and I'm just making things just because I think that's what people want me to make, and I haven't like fully enjoyed it. And I've like made a pact with myself to like only make things that I genuinely want to make, and I am so excited with what I've been making. I'm so into it. Like, I can't wait to show you guys. I'm gonna take you guys with me today. I have this vision of making like an orca whale vase, like a bud vase. I love orca whales. I don't know why, like ever since I was little, I just love them. And my dream is to like see one in person. And well, I've seen one. I've been to SeaWorld when I was a kid, and I was actually, this is kind of an interesting story, I was hand selected in the whole crowd. This was back when like before Blackfish and you were able to like see trainers would like go in the water and like do tricks with them. Anyway, I was hand selected to be the kid that sat on Shamu and took a photo. At the time, I had like really short hair. I basically had a shaved head, and I looked like a sick child. People always thought I was sick, but I actually just cut my own hair. And then my parents were just like fresh divorced, and so it was like on his watch, and he like panicked and took me to his like Russian barber, and they just shaved my head to even it out. And my dad still to this day, like, I'm like, I feel like you could have like maybe left it uneven, and he was like, I'm telling you, was the only thing. He like to this day will admit that he maybe like did the wrong thing, but anyway, it was character building. So I was picked to sit on Shamu, and I was with my grandmother, and I went, no thanks. I said maybe next time, and my grandmother was freaking out. She was like, get your ass over. I was like, no, I'm sorry, but I was 4 and I just saw that whale flip this lady into the air 500 times. I thought, you're not getting me, no way. But looking back, I mean, I honestly, I know SeaWorld is like really bad, but I wish I did it. Just the photo would have been so iconic with my little shaved head. Anyway, I love orcas. And so I'm making a vase for anyone in their mid-30s or older. But I literally can't have a 25-year-old giving me advice right now. I'm being so serious. What is a good concealer that doesn't crease, that I don't have to like powder? Because I'm trying not to powder my under eyes because it's feeling dry. So I need to know like the ladies with a little bit of fine lines who can't use powder anymore. What are we doing? Because like my mascara gets on it if I don't powder. or it creases. So like, what are we doing, you know? I need advice. Okay, and I just want to do a little gloss. I'm going to do this Armani one. Shade 20. Okay, here's outfit of the day. Oh my god. So, I notice how I still kind of want to dress like a bum, but in like an intentional way. Do you know what I mean? It's like vintage t-shirt. I love this sweater. Baggy pants. I like to wear like this kind of stuff at the studio because I like to be comfortable. I want to be able to get dirty. I gotta wear my New Balances because my foot has been hurting because I've been wearing my Sambas too much. And I'm getting like plantar fasciitis or whatever the hell. Alright, let's go. Okay, so I'm doing a voiceover because there was people at the studio and I would rather die than have anybody see me talking to my camera while I make something. So I had like kind of a vague idea of how I wanted this vase to look like, but most of the time I just have to kind of start somewhere and then kind of figure it out as I go. So I like to coil build rather than slab build because I find it a bit easier to control the shape and to kind of manipulate the piece as I go. So I'm just kind of doing that and smoothing it as I go. I wanted to make it a bit rounder on the bottom just for like stability purposes. And that's going to eventually be like a little ocean wave that the whale is going to be kind of perched on. So I just kind of started letting it kind of do its thing. I didn't even know what position the whale was going to be in, but once I started getting it higher and higher, I started to see the vision. So that little peepee is where the whale's tail gonna be. What? Tail. The whale tail. I'm so bad at voiceovers. So the waves, I like could not figure it out. Sometimes you just have to throw spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks. But these, I was trying to do like a wave. It wasn't working out. I since changed them, scrapped it. My camera was dying, so I didn't film a lot of the rest of it, but we made a lot of progress. I still have a lot to do. I need to work on the fin, need to work on the waves a little bit more, but we're starting to see it come together. This is definitely more than a one-day project, but I wanted to kind of show you guys a little bit of the process and take you guys along with me. So stay tuned. I will post it when it's all glazed and fired. So thanks guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video.